happening, beat up guy family? Welcome back to the channel, boys and girls. My name is Mel and this is
JC.
Right, boys and girls. You watched the card. We watched the card. And it was a blast. We got into, that was our 6th week in a row. We got it. Not as
We won it.
Not as we wanted, but we got out of those 5 picks. We lost 2, we got 3. So pretty much that's 60% right there. Not ideal, but we got it nonetheless. We're gonna move on to the 7th week on the road, and that's gonna be a sweep, baby. Sweep! Son of a bitch. Now, couple of interesting things happened in this card. Couple of things I said, and couple of things I didn't say. Couple of things JC said. And we're gonna talk about that. Alright, so I'm gonna let JC talk a little bit of what happened on the first fight, which I saw. I saw most of the card except fight number 3 and 4. Gomez I didn't see.
Yeah.
But everything else, let the men talk.
The first fight, like we said it, Over is gonna knock out this guy out.
One punch, dude.
Or this guy is gonna finish him, and it was too much.
Yeah, that's it. This guy, one punch. Bam! That's it.
Yes, sir.
Eyes white rolled like a zombie. See, Jesus Christ. Hell, go back down, but he didn't die. He got knocked out. Alright, the second fight of the night, it was a bantamweight RC versus Jackson. Jackson got the win. Unanimous decision. Not much of a disagreement here, considering that Jackson landed most of the blows, was more active, had a knockdown and ground control. So let's move on to the next fight. This one
Was a banger.
They
opened it with a double KO.
A double KO.
Yeah, it was crazy. I have never seen that in real life.
However, we did realize that Trizano was probably gonna have it.
Yeah, we said it. He's fighting for his job. He was losing 3 in a row. He needed
both fighters had losses, coming from losses. I think 2 or 3 lost each.
Mm-hmm.
And one of them had to win. It's very simple, you know. And Trizano wanted it more, and simply. However, that statement might be debatable, considering that Choi also knocked this guy down, but he managed to recover better. And then this other guy knocked him down twice until he completely knocked him out. So congrats to Trizano. You get to keep your USC job, my dude. And I don't know about Choi. Let's just see what happens, because he didn't do bad. The fight was a choke.
Yes, sir.
It was quick, but it was a damn choke. So let's see what happens. I don't think he might get laid off like that. So the next fight and our first pick of the night, it was actually Kowakiks. How do you pronounce that? Kowaskiewicz versus Gomez Juarez, a women's strawweight fight. Now, boys and girls, initially we picked Gomez in this one. We lost this one. And this is the thing. Kowaskiewicz used her IQ.
But Gomez, if I tell you the truth, I think that Gomez won it. Because the first round was Carolina, but the second one and the third was all Gomez. I don't know if you noticed, like when the fight finished, when Bruce Buffer is gonna say the winner, one of the judges come out and take a pen and start changing like the scores card, and they change it. That was crazy. Like everyone is talking about that. Like he went to a ring and he changed all the scorecard.
Oh, I did say that this was one of the fights that I missed.
Yeah, that was crazy. All the people were talking about that because I think that they have it like a split decision by Gomez, but they changed it. I don't know what was the reason. Everyone is talking about that.
I don't know. I have to see that.
Yeah, there is a judge even like in the top.
I have to see that.
Yeah,
I have to see that.
I saw it.
Weird thing is, when I was watching the fight, the person that was watching it with me didn't say anything. Didn't say anything that was going on. I just got in, and before the fight with Asaitar, and I think Asaitar and Fermola or Petrosky and tournament started. But that is crazy. That is something I have to definitely rewatch. I mean, not rewatch, actually watch it. Now, the next fight was our second pick of the night, which, by the way, we lost it.
Doing it, bro.
Lightweight, heavyweight bout between Frebola versus Aceitar. I think we did believe that Aceitar
was winning the fight, but I think that was those 2 years out of the cage, like he kind of
he underestimated Frebola.
No, he had it on the clinch and he hit it, but he was like forgotten like to follow up, and then Frebola hitting, and that was
Frebola is a counter striker. He got him. Mm-hmm. He just got him. It's that simple. And he's got power too.
Yes, sir.
I wish that every single UFC fighter would go in their fight with the mentality that this is my last fight, my life depends on it. I wish they would come out with that mentality. Maybe most of the fights that we think we had it in the pocket, we'll win it. But it's not like that. It is what it is. It's the game. It's the fight game. I understand this to a certain level, but I'm not a fighter myself like this, guys, at all. I'm just a street dude. That's it. So congrats for Ebola. Next time, Aceitar, finish him. Now, the next fight of the night was actually a middleweight bout between Petrosky versus Thurman.
That was the worst fight of the night. Super boring. Yeah.
It was all ground shit.
Nothing else. Petrosky dominated the 3 rounds.
It was kissing and slapping booties. I get it. That's his IQ right there. But sometimes I keep forgetting that it is what it is. It
is a fight.
It is a fight. If it's gonna guarantee him the win, he's gonna go with his IQ. We've been saying there's a lot in here, and then some of those fights we kind of agree that to everybody, to anybody that knows us. Without being commenting, we say we agree it's a boring fight. But then again, can you blame the fighter for that? No. If the fighter knows that the other guy's weakness is on the ground, he's gonna take him to the deep water. That it may be more clinching than punching, because this is what I like when the fighters take others to the deep water. That there's some ground and pound, some actual ground and pound. But when they start hugging each other, kissing each other, slapping their booty each other, smelling panties each other, I don't like that. Because it just seems boring. It seems boring, All right, let's move on to the next fight. This one, I got some words to say. The next fight of the night was a women's flyweight bout between Blanchfield versus McCann.
That was
our third pick of the night. We got this one in the bag. Yeah. Now, we did say here that I was worried that Blanchfield would go to prolonged time with striking with McCann, that all she needed to do was just straight blows and then take it to the ground. And that is exactly what this lady did. This lady knows her craft, knows very well McCann is a little crazy bitch and will go only for the head. So this lady grabbed her legs, took it to the ground, and scored more hits than her. But she was really smart about it. She kept her distance. She kept her at bay, longer arms, took it to the ground, and finished it right then and there. Congrats, Blanchfield. I'm in love with you, baby. I would love to see you in the next fight. Now, the next fight, this one was a little bit sad. I have to say this. This one is a light heavyweight bout between the return of Reyes versus Span.
We said it. Fight doesn't go to decision. Those guys are dangerous, and I was concerned about Reyes,
another brutal knockout.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna say. He's I don't think that his chin is there anymore. I think that he has been completely.
He needs to take some time off.
Well, he was 2 years out. How much he wants?
He needs to take some time off and then reevaluate his mental health. Because I worry about this guy.
He was slow. He wasn't moving. He was when I saw, I said, "What the fuck is that guy doing inside?"
I would have never pictured this guy losing. This guy who gave John Jones one of the fight for his life, the toughest fight he ever had, to lose against Span. Yes, Span has power. Span has good power. But the technique is there with Dominic.
Yeah, that's true.
I congrats to Span because he capitalized on it.
Yeah.
Dominic kept putting his face there like a Mexican piñata. He got laid off. I feel bad for the guy though, because it's one brutal knockout after the other one.
3 in a row.
When enough is enough?
Yeah.
When is he gonna wake up and realize, hey, I gotta be more technical, gotta be more serious. My life depends on it. I just said it a couple of minutes ago. I wish every fighter would go in that cage and say, this is my last fight. I'm gonna take it. But I don't know. It's like I said, I'm not a fighter. However, I feel bad for Reyes. I don't feel sorry. I just feel bad for the guy because he's been losing. He's a great fighter. I still believe he can come out from this. But let's just see what happens in the next fight and who they put this guy again. They'll probably give him Jerry Prochaska just to get him out the fuck out of the UFC. You know how these guys are. Congrats to Span though. Great finish.
The next one was against Brad Riddell versus Renato Moicano. We say it like we thought that if Moicano used his wrestling and his jiu-jitsu, he's gonna win it, and that was what he used. He used his wrestling and then he took it to the ground and then he submitted.
And then game over. That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
He used his IQ. Moicano fought the fight with IQ, and that's it. He got it. Not much to say there, boys and girls, except congrats to Moicano for that IQ. Beautiful rear naked choke and fighting with IQ.
That's it.
Keep fighting like that, you may still be winning.
Yes,
and Riddell,
I think that he's watched already. This has been 3 performances.
Better luck in the next one because you're gonna need it. They're probably gonna throw you somebody,
to take you out.
Take you out, my dude. For sure. Alright, so the next fight of the night was a lightweight bout between Hooker versus Puelles.
Our lock of the night, we have been with 3 locks already, catching it. Every time we said a lock, we don't lose a lock, and that was Dan Hooker. This was annihilation. We said it. The only that Claudio Puelles has it was the knee submission, and he almost got it in the first round. But after that, that was over. Like on the stand-up, like was unbelievable. Like you see Dan Hooker, and he knocked him out with a kick to the liver. Those kicks hurt, man, because you see that.
What? The fighters describe as that kick.
Yeah.
Well, what's the word they say? They said it feels like you're getting your liver is being chopped off.
They say that they prefer to get.
I'm never getting a kick to the liver like that.
Yeah. They say that they prefer to get KO than a shot on the liver.
It's really tough. It's really painful. Now, Dan Hooker's still there, boys.
Yeah, of course. He was fighting the best in the best. We were saying it. Dan Hooker's
still there.
Yeah,
the only thing I'm worried about Dan Hooker is when he goes and rematches these guys that he has lost to. Because at some point he's gonna rematch these guys again.
Yeah,
he's going to.
At least
that he needs to fight his fight and not go like that. Because he, at some point in those fights, he went showman. Like, you hit me, I hit you, and it's crazy and it's fun to watch.
Yeah.
But the fighter has to think for himself. Is this actually beneficial for me? Yeah, I'm giving it a show. But I'm losing the fight when I can do something different and take this guy out. Mm-hmm. That's what I feel some fighters should think about and use the IQ. Dan Hooker is incredible. Let's see what happens in his next fight. Congrats, Dan Hooker.
Yeah. The next fight was the retirement fight of a legend of the sport, Frankie Edgar, against Chris Gutierrez. Bro, I didn't want to see like Edgar going out that way. Like they knock him out with another knee. I think that the UFC could have given him another opponent, like they were tough on him.
Well, that's the thing. He went out the way he wanted to go out.
Yeah, but he said that he didn't want to get out, knocking out.
No fighter wants it like that, but then again, it's
and once again a knee.
Takes
3 knees.
Takes
Chito Vera, Sanjean, and Gutierrez, bro. That's tough. Like 3 continued knees. Like what the fuck, man.
I mean, I do believe it's over for Edgar.
No. He said it.
That's it, man. Hopefully,
hell of a career and a champion.
Yep. I wish this guy the absolute best, and whatever his endeavor is, whatever endeavor is next, and he's 10 times successful, and may health and success be abundant in this guy's life and his family members. Congrats to Gutierrez, you took down a legend, my dude. It's very simple. Let's just see how you do against the next one they throw you in. All right, then next fight, and this one was a banger, and at the same time, a little bit upset about this one. Mm-hmm. This is a light heavyweight bout between Poirier and Chandler. So these guys have been talking trash to each other until they finally met in the cage, and Poirier finally got this guy and submitted this guy. Chandler was winning this fight. He had him at some point against the face, against the fence. He was punching him wild.
Yeah, he was
against the fence on stand up, and then he threw it to the ground. And he was punching him in the face, and I thought it was over from that point on. I honestly thought this is over. That's it. But he somehow gave Poirier the opportunity, and he's tough. That's the reason why they call it the diamond, my dudes. The guy is tough, and he just gave him a small breather. The round was over, and when the next round comes in, well, they end up in the ground. Poirier takes Chandler by the neck, and it was over. Look, both guys are amazing, but I've been saying this. Chandler is a showman. Me and JC have been saying this. He likes to see a show. The man is a gladiator. But this is the thing. If this show would have been in Rome and you'll be buffing it up like that, your arms and legs would have been cut off, my dude. And in this one, you got lucky. We don't got those type of things anymore, but you got submitted. I get it. You are a showman, but you got to finish, and you got the power to. You had the power to finish this fight. You threw this guy down to the ground without a problem. Attempted it 7 times, and 3 times you got him to the ground, and very strong. Those slams. There was one slam that I said, "How is this guy not getting his air out of his fucking lungs?" He threw him in the ground. I think it was a suplex. I think he did a suplex.
Yeah.
And I was like, what? The man is he's very strong, dude. But he just gave him a breather. Congrats, Poirier, because that's not your fault. If he give you a breather, just
take it
and finish him. At least you finished him, and he did it. Congrats on that. Chandler, next time, please finish him. That's it. Whoever it is in front of you. You gotta know when the time for showman is the time for showman, and the time for being a finisher is the time for being a finisher.
Yes, sir.
Alright, so the next fight of the night, and it was our last pick of the night. It was a women's strawweight fight between the ex-champion Esparza versus Weili Zhang. Weili Zhang, boys and girls, got the belt back. Not surprised there. What surprises me in this sport is very simple. Esparza beats up Namajunas twice, right? Namajuna beats Weili as well. Twice. And we got Weili here beating Esparza.
Crazy sport.
This is one crazy son of a bitch sport.
And now maybe Rose is gonna fight against
Weili?
Yeah. Not right now. Like Rose has to do
down the line.
Yeah.
Now Weili having the belt, I honestly, besides Namajunas, I don't see anybody in there.
Maybe Amanda Lemos.
Perhaps. But
Amanda Lemos destroyed Marina Rodriguez.
But this girl is Amanda Lemos is a fucking beast, dude.
Yeah, she's a man.
She's a fucking beast. So we have to see more about Amanda.
Andrade, maybe. I don't know. We have to see.
Andrade is, I don't know, man.
The puppet.
I don't know about Andrade. Would I said if we would have said that 5 years ago, would have said maybe. Yeah. But Andrade, as of late, I don't know what to say. I have to see her next fight, see how she does.
Let's see what happens in that division.
But Esparza, damn it, I don't blame Esparza for losing to Weili Zhang. Weili Zhang had a shit coat on her corner.
Yeah.
What the fuck? What do you expect? Shit. She's been training with Cejudo. Cejudo has been helping this girl. And I think Esparza let that go to her head. Weili is a very strong champion, dude, for a lady. Absolutely. However, congrats to Esparza for being a champion, even though it was not as long as she wanted. It takes a lot of timbales to be a champion, even if it's just a one time. Many fighters never achieve that. take a look at the statistics, you're gonna be very surprised how low it is. Now the next fight and the main event of the evening, boys and girls, we're gonna talk about this one. Yeah. Middleweight bout between Adesanya, the style bender,
the last style bender,
versus Pereira. I did say that I was banking on Israel Adesanya, that he was different monster, but I was concerned that he was still thinking about those moments when Pereira beat him twice. This same scenario happened on their last fight. Adesanya winning cleanly the fight. But Pereira keeps pushing forward.
Yeah.
According to certain people, the star bender here is a master of counter striking. Guess what, motherfucker? Pereira does not give a shit about your counter strike. He keep pushing forward and forward. I said that I'm worried about Easy because it feels no fighter wants to get hit, but being afraid of getting hit is one thing, and not avoiding trying to get hit is another. Avoiding is just being skillful and moving to the sides and dodging and blocking and whatnot to avoid that. I think Pereira at some point clipped him and he was not happy about it. It's not the first time. And Pereira, oh my God, this guy, the only thing that I'm worried about this fella though is he doesn't have much of a ground game. So if they put another dude that can actually put him to the ground several times, he might lose his belt. However, is there anything for this guy to lose? Absolutely not. This guy won the championship belt against one of the best fighters the best fighter in that division except Pereira, because Pereira fucking exists. In 4 fights. He came out from somewhere else, champion kickboxer twice, comes here in 4 fights, he takes the belt.
4 fights. He ties the record of Brooks Lesnar.
Yeah, but before Brock Lesnar, Anderson Silva became champion in 2 fights.
Anderson Silva,
the Spider. And yeah, there was a reason, because nobody took that belt in 10 years.
10 years.
10 years. Because if anybody argues about, no, but he got, no. Did anybody else take the belt after? No, they didn't. They took it 10 years later.
And who took it?
Wyman.
Wyman.
Wyman beat him twice.
With the kid.
Yeah, Wyman beat him twice. Listen, Easy without it, that was winning this fight. He took him to the ground and everything. And Pereira was in trouble. But on that round, they said to Pereira, hey, you got 5 minutes to become a champion.
Yeah, you have to.
The guy went in there, keep pushing forward, and that's it. Easy didn't have an answer for this guy's mentality, bro. This guy's mentality, it's I kill you or you kill me. It's very simple. Watch the fight. Look at this guy's stone face. He's a stone face motherfucking killer. If I didn't know any better, I'll say Michael Myers is fighting in the UFC. This guy's a serial killer. Congrats to Pereira, my dude, coming in here to the UFC, to the top sport, to the top fighting sports in the game, in the world, and becoming a champion. It's no easy feat. No. You did it in 4 fights, and against somebody that nobody in his weight class had an answer for. You had the answer all along. You came back. Now, I would ask you a favor. If Adesanya moves to another sport, bro, don't follow him. Stay put. Estate tranquilo. Stay put, man. Anyways, I got nothing left to say. You got anything left to say, JC?
No. Next card is gonna be like kind of weak compared to this one, and then we have 1 week off, and then we continue with the regular cards.
All right, boys and girls. So you heard the man. Catch you, boys and girls, in the next card. Be ready. Be attentive
for the 7th week.
For the 7th week in a row. And like always, catch you, boys and girls, later. See ya. Bye bye.